Hey, what are y'all doing today? All right, how you folks doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Um, so we today is February the 4th, 2025, and this is one of my, we do it, my videos of um, good news, bad news, stories. Mainly, had something to do with the war in the Middle East, of course, and the hostage that the Hamas militant group, Palestinian militant group, had captured from October the 7th, 2023. Now, these videos, I've been doing them for quite a while, and I call it good news, bad news, because it's very rarely we get good news. Majority of the time, it seems to be getting bad news, one way or another. But we're having good news because about 4 days ago, 3 days ago, there was an important, actually it's round four of the release of the hostage, ceasefire rather. There's a ceasefire worked out between Israel and Hamas. Well, there's a lot of negotiation been going on for quite a while. Even before the new president, Mr. Trump, took office, it was going on with Mr. Biden, the now former president. But we have a ceasefire. It's rather fragile ceasefire, actually. Yeah, it's round four of a fragile ceasefire with the hostages and Palestinians prisoners exchange between Hamas and Netanyahu, Israeli Prime Minister. And of course, it's joyful because Israeli people was jubilant that at least they're little by little, which is like trickling down. The hostage has been released, but it's still fragile. The ceasefire is still fragile. We all know that. It shouldn't be, but that's what it is, because even while the ceasefire is in operation, there's still Israelis, IDF are still carrying out bombings, attacking mainly civilian buildings. I guess they thought the intelligence informed them that Hamas militant group, is probably located in those buildings. And of course, whenever time there's a strike, lives lost, innocent life lost, And this has been going on now for 15 months, more than 15 months, since October 7, 2023. Been going on. Thousands and thousands of innocent lives lost. Well, the good news is that the hostages finally, with 3 of them this time in round 4, got out, and I think it's about 180 exchange Palestinian prisoners, Israeli release Palestinian prisoners. So it's a trickling down situation, still going on. I think this is round 4, so I think they will have more, have more emphasis on getting a permanent ceasefire if Hamas release all the remaining hostages that they have, which I think is what. There you go, bird. It's a big fan of that's big fish there. If Hamas release all the remaining hostages, then who knows? Yeah, the ceasefire could become permanent. Aid could be getting into the desperate people from the Gaza Strip and the West Bank. And these people have been suffering now for over 15 months. So yes, we people are joyful. Israeli people are joyful. Palestinian people were joyful. They're joyful over the ceasefire, and they rather to be in the areas where, they want to go to their home, but there's no home to go to. Thousands and thousands of them leave the displacement area, heading back into the area that's in their town and their city where already been devastated, bombs and crushed. There's nothing but rubble there. All the buildings are smashed, but I think these people are just joyful that there's a ceasefire, that they can still go to where they think their homes are, but there's no home there. There's only concrete bricks broken down. I mean, everything is just flattening. And the houses that remain standing, windows and everything, one side may be blown out by the airstrikes. But they would rather go in those unsafe buildings, Palestinian people, that is, in Gaza, excuse me, Gaza people, that is, would rather go into those buildings, put up some kind of canopies or something like that, and stay there instead of where they are, where Israeli forces force them to go, like on the beach or somewhere like that, for some camp, in a displacement camp or something. Because it was never it wasn't safe. Nowhere was safe from the Israeli strikes at all. Even a place that was designated as a safe area was not safe from the airstrikes. So yes. Like I said, 3 days ago, the jubilant reunions on the faces of both sides which is on the Israeli side, the families who openly welcome their hostage sons or daughter, that been released. The jubilation could be felt. You could see it on their face how joyful they are. And the hugs and everything, the kisses and everything. That and of course the hostage itself, who have not seen or heard from their friends or families for over 15 months. So the jubilation was plain to see and written on their faces, and their smile, in their joyfulness. The same thing applies to the Palestinian Gazan people. They came out in their thousands, to welcome their prisoners that was jailed by Israelis in Israel jail for beyond the 15 months before the attack of Hamas on October 7th. So people were joyful. And you can tell. Because war doesn't have nobody anyway. It doesn't cure anything. It doesn't, it doesn't, war doesn't do anything but kill. Period. We all know that. It costly too. Extremely costly. Yeah, so people were joyful, you know. But the question remains, how long will the ceasefire hold? Will it hold for the duration of the complete releasing of all the hostages? Will Israel, will the prime ministers, they call it today, leave the Gaza Strip, the Golden Heights, the West Bank, and you know, all the other places that they occupied right now? Will they leave? Will Hamas put away their guns? You know, that's another thing that's quite disturbing. All these months of bombing, the Hamas, not supporters so much, but the militant group or whatever they are, they're still alive. They're out there with their guns holding up, firing in the air and doing that. You know, put your guns down. Put your guns away. You know, if we want peace, put your gun away, because it gets Israel nervous. They get nervous. The IDF, they get nervous. And they'll start shooting, and that's all it takes. It's for a bullet to fire at somebody, get hurt, and here come the airstrikes again. Okay, so you know, put away the guns. You know, you can enjoy the release of the prisoners. You know, you can, without parading around with as if you were some kind of bad man. You know, you don't need that. It's only enticing more violence. You know, but your jubilation is quite plain to see. Excuse me, slid out my fault. So put away the gun, you know, and you know, just I'm hoping that I make some sense of this, because I'm just an ordinary person, and just, you know, where I am today, where I'm doing this today, is a place named Safety Harbor in Florida. And there's stockades everywhere that shows World War I and World War II. It showed the names are written down, how many people, how many soldiers have died. It's written there, it's right over there. War doesn't help. So people need to come to some peaceful arrangement of everything. You know, you don't need wars, because it's not going to help nobody at all. It's just take innocent lives unnecessary. Now, as I mentioned to you before, I do these videos, but my heart is with Ukraine. I told you all that before. Ukraine is suffering. Ukraine this month in February, Ukraine it will be the third anniversary of the invasion, and there's no sign that it's anywhere ending soon. There's no negotiation yet of peaceful ending. What are you all doing today?
Oh, we don't want to interrupt you. You're liable to be filming for a release for Hollywood.
I appreciate you, sir.
This is wonderful, this weather, isn't it?
It is fantastic.
Finally, we got here.
Well, finally, yes, ma'am. So, yeah, war doesn't help. All this place around here is filled up with veteran people. Lots of veterans who serve in the Army, the Air Force, the Marines, and who gave their lives for freedom. And that's what Ukraine is fighting for, freedom. I want the videos to go to Ukraine, but I will do one especially for Ukraine, because the only reason why I'm concentrating on this one is because Israel and Hamas has upset the whole rhythm of everything. Okay, before it was only about the invasion between the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022. But now, since Hamas attacked Israel, a concert that young people were celebrating a weekend, it threw everything. It's as if Ukraine was forgotten. But it wasn't forgotten because Mr. Putin, the Russian president, didn't forget. He was still bombing them. And to this day, to this February 4th day of 2025, he's still bombing the cities, majority of the cities in Ukraine to take more control. Okay, so I'll do another video for Ukraine, especially for Ukraine. But, you know, at this day, I'm just bringing you this good news, bad news story about the release of the hostages, 3 of the hostages that took place 3 days ago. Okay, where Hamas released 3 and Israel released 180 prisoners. To be truthful, Israel need to release all the prisoners. They don't need to keep all them prisoners in there, men, women, and babies, and all. You don't need that. Let them go. Let them go. You know, give the people their freedom. Let them free. But Israel is scared. What you gonna do? You see. So that's where we are today, people. Is we are hoping, keeping our fingers crossed, that something really good will come out of this hostage deal that they have, and that no one will start afresh the airstrikes and the bombings and the killings of babies. Okay, mothers, grandmothers, sons, and daughters. So as we get ready to celebrate Valentine's, don't forget that we gotta add some love to it as well, okay? Young guys want to come home and get their courtship going. As we get ready to celebrate Valentine's, we hope that it will be a good one for some soldiers, you know, will come home, or some hostages will come home to have a good time with their family. Basically, that's what I'm saying. It's just keeping our fingers crossed that we'll have a satisfactory ceasefire holding, and will not no new attack will emerge from this, and that the hostages will eventually be free, and we all can live in peace and love. But so I celebrate you all, love you all, and just wanted to know that something good will come out of it. Love you. Hello, ladies. You can go by if you want to.
Oh, there's a beautiful bird here.
Where is it? Where?
Come over here. Right in there. See it?
Where? I don't see it.
Okay, come over. Look down there.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, she spread her wings as well, too. See her wings? She's fishing. All right. Lovely. Have a nice day.
There's a beautiful bird.
Yeah. All right. Showing me the bird. Tell you I'm popular. I'm not so popular. Everywhere. Okay. So that's it, people. Love you. Bye.